Hello guys, and welcome to another Banished Colonial Charter adventure. So, let's see what's going on here. We just recently got our lovely bison there, Boris the Bison. He'll be forever known as Boris, that one I think. Are we getting some fruit on these trees yet? No, it looks like we are. Oh, these ones have actually. Oh, fantastic work. So we're going to be getting some apples soon, so I might actually up this here to 100 apple, and we'll see exactly how much we get back from that. The happiness has slightly gone down, another person's died. It might be time to actually get a brewery place in. Where do we find such things? In fact, actually, I'm thinking it might be time to get a hospital down before anything else. Let's put the hospital here because it's slightly out of the way, but also still near the village. It was mentioned to me previously that it might be better to put a hospital slightly more out of the way so people don't have to walk through the entire village making everyone else sick to actually get to it. Maybe we could have a parish church as well. Could have that next to the hospital, that sort of works well, doesn't it? Or we could put it there, which actually fits really nicely. So do I want a parish church or do I want to go for a full-blown chapel? An abbey houses monks who gather berries and herbs and brew ale. Oh, very nice. Do they need to be near a forest or something to be able to do that? Because there's actually quite a few herbs just around here, but that's quite far away from the rest of town. See, I think that the monks deserve to be near town so they can give spiritual guidance to the rest of the village and all that rubbish that they do. A back alley where deals can be made and certain needs met. Okay, we could probably put that between the windmill and this actually. Oh no, we can't fit it in there. Talking about that actually, we should probably put in our wells. These wells were meant to actually have gone in a little bit of time ago, but they sort of got a bit dismissed. But they do cost 40 stone to make a well. I cannot believe they cost 40 stone. But they're one of the most valuable things in the game, because if we do get a fire and we don't have any, that's the game over really. So if I just make a load of them, we should hopefully be okay in case of any catastrophes. Right, apple. How much does apple actually go for these days? Only one. Okay, that's a bit of a disappointment, but what can you do? Right, we've got 900 just from the venison in there actually. So hopefully next person that comes along will offer me chickens or bison or something like that. If I change that to bison and then I stop working that, will the bison move into this one here? Empty. Do they not? So the bison doesn't actually move in that case? That's a bit odd, because that bison, it needs to be worked, otherwise it's going to die. Oh, there we go, now it's moved, just as I start working it. Okay, fair enough. Well, it's in its bigger enclosure now. We've got two other ones ready for chickens and sheep, which is good. Fishing docks down here aren't going to do very well at all, are they? This one's doing really well actually. Half the people, 1017 food. Food's doing really nicely at the moment, although we have run out of... Oh no, they are building that. But we're going to run out of stone, which we have actually run completely out of stone. We're going to need a few more people, so we need to get these houses unpaused, I think. And they can build these over a period of time. Have they even finished one well yet? Alright, this one's going to be finished. Alright, so all of these wells, those three, the first ones we put down, they're actually going to be built and finished, which is good. Hospital's going to be finished, and then we'll get straight on to doing these houses, which they need 8 stone, which shouldn't be a problem for each house, because these ones were all wood. They were kind of the last wooden houses I was actually going to put down, although I think I did. Oh no, that's a stone house there, okay. Whereabouts is our fishing dock run into? Why does he have to come all the way down here, the fishing guy? He's got a house right next door. And them as well. I don't get that. Like, surely they should use the house that's right next to them. That's the whole point of putting the house there in the first place. Oh yes, right. Pause time. We'll slow it down. How many of these can we afford? Can we even afford one? We can just afford one. One leghorn. Brilliant. Okay. So let's work this one with leghorns. What's going on here? Why is it not... Don't tell me I've screwed up something here. No, what are you doing? There's meant to be a worker on there. Oh god, yeah, of course. Okay. So where's the leghorn gone? Right, so leghorn is in there. Is he coming now? Yeah, he's coming now. Okay, good. There he is. Having a little wander. My little leghorn. Yeah, good. Right. Hopefully now these... I'm really hoping they actually can breed when there's only one of them in there. I don't think they can by the looks of it. Which will be kind of a disappointment actually, because I definitely can't afford to get another leghorn or bison at the moment. Okay, so people are freezing, we've got no wood. Therefore we've got no firewood. Okay, this is a bit of a problem. Why do they have no people working in here? Of course, that would be why. Right, you cut everything, you cut, and you cut as well. Everyone's going to be set to cutting. Herbalist, you're doing perfectly fine. In fact, let's up the herbs inventory to 200 now, because she collects them fairly quickly, I think. We have 115 in stock at the moment, so we can afford to up that. Right, we're going to have to get some people to chop some wood down in like emergency wood chopping here. Where are we going to go for this? Could do it around here. Should have built a bridge to this region actually and actually chopped this down. Could have got another fishing dock up here perhaps. Alright, for now let's just chop down this strip here. Go on guys. Get over there and start chopping. We've got we've got 2 wells up and running at the moment. They're still trying to build these wells, unfortunately. Builders are going at the houses still, which is nice. And that one's going to be built very soon as well. I think this is the problem actually, because I've built all of these houses in like super quick speed. I've probably actually crippled my village quite heavily. Food is dropping very quickly, although we are going to be coming up to the next harvest soon. The bees just can't create enough honey quickly enough. Of course our bison and our leghorns aren't going to be breeding because there's only one of each. If worse comes to worse, I can empty back out this trade centre. I was going to say I could put a bit of fish in here, but considering fish is probably the only thing at the moment keeping us going, that and honey, it might not be a good idea to put any more in until we get like 3,000 or something food back in from the farms. Oh, the troubles of being a mayor of a little village, a little banished village. Hospital's working at least. I guarantee I get a disease outbreak now that I've put that hospital there. It seems to be the sort of thing that happens on this game. Everything's going nice and smoothly, and then all of a sudden you put down a hospital and you get like 50 types of diseases spring out of nowhere. They're still going for that stone down there, which is good, but at the same time I don't really want them to be doing that anymore. I need you to go for the wood, guys. Because this thing's not doing too bad. I mean, 150 stone a season just from 8 workers could be... is pretty good. Let's take some workers off of there actually and put them into the main labour force. In fact, let's get rid of 2 of our builders as well and have them directly into the main labour force. What is this down here? Is this that hardtack stuff? Why have they just got a bit of something just lying on the floor down there? Hopefully these bison and longhorns don't die before they get to have a mate. Well, at least all of my orchards are now up and running. I don't know actually how much they produce. I don't know if they're any good. 715. Oops. That's not too bad, is it? I mean, considering they only take 1 person, 780 yield is actually pretty good. If I put more people on there, they probably would take a bit more yield. I'm tempted actually to get another farm up and running somewhere. There isn't too much space really for farms though. Unless I utilise this area over here for farmland as well. I didn't realise that I'd actually got that one up and running there. Right, it's 2 and 2 in there, okay. Yes, that's actually doing quite well, this one here. I mean, both of them are doing well. They're all cutting, so logs are going up, slowly but surely. Fuel obviously is quite slow at the moment. Right, they've got wine. Okay, we don't want wine. Let's, he will take anything for wine. Right, potato. We've got no potato in there. Hide coats. That's something that's probably causing a problem. We need to get rid of that. Tools are okay. I think I took the tools off. Let's get rid of this guy. Dismiss him. We need to get another hunting cabin going actually, because we're not collecting enough leather, anywhere near enough leather. Right, that down there, we should be able to build that fairly quickly. Wood, stone doesn't require too much. That'll be okay. Right, that woodcutter down there seems like an old joke now, based on the lack of wood that we have available. I wonder if these guys just can't physically collect it in time before the winter, if that's what's causing the problem. Because based upon this, they should be getting a bit more, shouldn't they? They've taken 40% of their yield, 50%, and they've got 3. No, actually that makes sense, roughly. Give or take a little bit. This stockpile as well, this seems like an old joke. We'll probably get rid of that, I think. There's no point in keeping that one there anymore. There's nothing around here to actually chop down, mine or anything. I remember back in the day when this used to be just one big forest around here. Oh, how the times have changed. I'm just glad that we've kept this sacred down here. They're not actually building this, are they? They're a bit shy sometimes. They don't like coming down here, I think, and building things. Actually, based on the fishing village doing terrible with where people are working from. Right, so that's there, and there. So where do these people actually work? Oh, they work... I see. Okay, so them 2 houses aren't even utilising this region here. I really wish you could set it so that these guys work there, these guys work there, and there. But we'll get a couple more houses down here. I think we'll need to do stone ones, preferably, but we can't really afford them at the moment. So we'll just put them there for now, so that in the future they can have them. I'm looking forward to getting a couple of colonial manor houses as well. Right there, they can have 4 stone houses when they actually become up and running. When I've actually got enough resources to cater for them, that is. Okay, so we're going into another winter. We've got 4,015 food. Right, what was I going to put over here? I was going to put some honey in, wasn't I? I've actually said 500 honey though, and we actually have that inside. Okay, fair enough. Fish as well, 200 fish, I think. In fact, while we're at it, where are the blueberries? 200 of them. Mushrooms, 200. Roots can go up to 300. And herbs can go up to 250, I reckon. There we go. Right, so we're building up our trade inventory quite significantly now. Right, so I think I'm going to call that a video there, guys. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.